Hey yo guys, what is up? MTG is back here with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what is pre-release, but before we jump into this one, I thought this would be a good video to do the day before pre-releases start, just so that anyone who's going into it not really knowing what they're doing, they can look at this video and be like, oh hey, okay, now I kind of understand. So that's what this is for. If you don't really know how to play Magic, make sure you go figure that out first. I recommend looking at other people's videos. I don't currently have one on just how to play Magic, so make sure you know how to play the game before you watch this video. Also, if you saw yesterday's video and you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much, first of all. But second of all, no, I'm not a maniac. I do not wear the same clothes 2 days in a row. This was pre-recorded, so I recorded this the same day as yesterday's video. That's why I'm wearing the same outfit. So I just wanted to get that across. No, I don't wear the same clothes 5 days in a row. Just saying. So that being said, let's hop into this. So pre-release, you'll probably see pictures throughout the video, but pre-release, you get a pre-release kit. You actually get a pre-release kit. So what a pre-release kit is it has 6 packs, and in this case, for Core 2020, 1 promo, but sometimes it's 2, but this time it's 1 promo card that's date stamped, which means it says, in this case, if you're watching this before Core 2020 pre-release, it says 6 through 7 July 2019. It's like, hey, you went to this pre-release, nice job, here's a date stamped promo, that kind of thing. So you can absolutely use this in your deck. Now, what you do is you open all your cards. It also comes with the D20 die, so if you don't have a dice, that will they do give you one. So yeah, it's helpful. Also, in the pre-release kits, you also get a little guide of, hey, how to build a deck. So if you're really new, there's a little list of like mana costing 1 through 7 and how many you should have of each. And then pre-release kit, you really should be building a 40 card deck. That's the minimum. I would not recommend going over. If you go over, that's okay. Just don't go over more than like 3 or 4 cards. Sometimes it is really hard to cut some cards, so it's okay to go over a little bit. But having 40 cards is going to allow you to draw the cards you need on, like, with a higher chance of drawing them. So yeah, like I said, 40 cards in a deck. Typically there's 17 or 18 lands. You can minimize that or maximize it if you have higher costing cards or cheaper costing cards in your deck. So really want to aim for 17 or 18 lands, but if you have like 43 cards in your deck, you're going to want to have like 20 lands or 21 lands, because I know, personally speaking from experience, because it happens to me almost every pre-release I've been to, I tend to get mana screwed, not because I don't put enough lands in, just don't get frustrated. It does happen, unfortunately. I'll put a little picture of the pre-release kits right here and what they look like on the outside. If you want to go see what they look like, I have opened many on my channel, so you can check out what you kind of get in them. If you just scroll through my videos, you'll see a couple pre-release kit openings. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. You get 6 packs, 1 promo card, and your shop will have basic lands to give you. And what you do is you just build a 40 card deck, and yeah, you can build, typically you build it 2 colors. You can build it 1, that's very risky. You can build it 3, that's not too bad. 4, 5, no, I would not recommend it. People have done it, don't get me wrong, it works, it does work in the right situations, but I recommend 2 colors or 3 if you really want to push it. Now you can put a very little amount of a certain color and then have 2 other colors that are more of your main color in your deck. That absolutely works fine. You just have to be careful with making sure that you can get the mana you need to cast your spells. Everything else really works the same. You don't draw if you go first, you draw to 7. However, as of Core 2020 pre-releases, there is a new mulligan rule, so I'm going to explain that right now. This is called the London mulligan rule. You draw to 7, and if you don't like your hand, you throw it back. So that's your first mulligan. So you'll draw another 7. This is your first mulligan. You draw another 7. You look at them. You say, hey, which of these do I not want? You put it on the bottom of your deck. So you do that for each time that you've mulliganed past the first draw. So if you've mulliganed once, you put 1 card on the bottom of your deck. Twice 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, and then so on and so forth. And then everything else really works the same. All the turns are the same and stuff like that. All the basic Magic rules apply. I recommend looking at the set beforehand, before going in, because sometimes you're like a blind bat sometimes. I mean, like, I won't lie, I've been there, done that. You don't get a chance to look at the set list, and you're like, wait, I don't know what's in this set at all. Like, I don't know at all. So I know the cards I have, but I don't know the cards that other people could have in a certain situation. So I recommend looking at some of the card lists. There's a ton of Magic the Gathering YouTubers who have spoiler lists or pre-release guides. I posted one yesterday, so if you want to check that out after this video, feel free. Kind of give you some points and tips of what cards to really look for when you're opening your pre-release kit. That being said, that's pretty much it for pre-release. If I missed anything and you are an experienced player in pre-release, please leave a comment down below to help out all the new players, because I definitely missed stuff. I do recommend buying or getting sleeves before you go so that you can sleeve up your cards as you're playing, because you don't want those precious cards to get damaged. So yeah, have fun at your pre-releases, guys. If you guys are going, have fun. Really, it's just about having fun. Pre-releases, there's so many nice people there. If you need help, absolutely ask anyone. I'm sure they'll be willing to help you. Or you can ask the store owners. They will definitely be willing to help you build a deck, especially if you're new to the game. So that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe if this was helpful. Like I said, experienced players, if I missed anything, leave a comment down below of what I missed. Help out those new players, because we were all there once. I get it. Don't worry. And then if you want to help support this channel, check out my Patreon link below or my merch. It's the best way to support the channel while getting something back for yourself if you buy merch. And then there's also a new way to support the channel. If you go to inksgaming.com, there'll be a link to that as well. They sell playmats, sleeves, dice bags, a ton of other cool stuff. It's amazing. There's some fantabulous artists over on that. And you can buy anything you want. If you use MTG Nerds, the code MTGNerds10 at checkout, you'll get 10% off your purchase, and I get a little kickback, so it's helping support the channel as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, guys. Enjoy your pre-releases.